Daytona. Now, if you're wondering why the camera movement is so steady, well, that's because Tona is holding the camera for me, and as you know, with thousands of dive logs, this guy definitely has a steadier hand than I do. Here you can see that the corals before you reach the wreck are colorful and teeming with life, and also a bunch of Nemos around. So today, we're out here again in the Boga Wreck from my wreck specialty course. One of the things you learn in the wreck specialty course is how to map out a shipwreck. And one way to do that is by using an underwater slate, which earlier I did with the USAT Liberty. Here I am using a very long measuring tape to accurately map out the length of the ship. Mapping out the exact dimensions of a wreck in this kind of way can significantly enhance dive safety, improve planning for future explorations, contribute to historical documentation, and eventually foster a deeper understanding of the underwater structure. Here, Rainbow is only teaching me the basics and introducing me to the tools and techniques involved. But in a real wreck expedition, you would likely be part of a larger, highly specialized team utilizing advanced technology, following rigorous protocols for research. So the Kubu wreck is a relatively quote-unquote easy wreck. 2 large openings and a spacious room inside. I think it may be the perfect place for a wreck beginner like me. Anyways, this first dive is intended only for surveys. In the next one, I'll be entering the ship for the penetration dive. So, in all honesty, I am kind of nervous. Quite a lot more nervous than my other dives. I'm not claustrophobic or anything, but entering an enclosed space underwater gives you a way different feel than diving in open water. Also, as you can see, visibility isn't so great, but that's actually okay because we have flashlights. In an earlier video, I explained that one of the things you need to do during a wreck course is to learn how to use a line reel, which is used to navigate out of a wreck once you're in. So, without waiting any longer, let's enter. Going here, I was also quite worried that a gigantic Goliath grouper might pop out of nowhere, but the dive masters reassured me there weren't any. Yet. The Boga Wreck is a man-made wreck, meaning that it was intentionally sunk. As you can see, the inside of the wreck is quite spacious, like it's been cleaned up, and with stuff purposely left inside, like this remnant of a jeep and a Buddha statue. That was fun, but it was definitely nerve-wracking. Being in an enclosed space, doing a task, in my case laying a line reel, maintaining your buoyancy, and not panicking, that sure was one hell of a thing to go through. I learned more about staying calm here than in any other experience I've ever had. So yeah, that's what wreck diving is really about. It's not just about seeing cool stuff. It's about pushing your comfort zone, managing your fear, and trusting your training. But in all honesty, if you ask me if I'm confident enough to go and enter 100 more wrecks, I'd say not quite yet. I still have to work on my buoyancy and calmness, and that comes with time as I go film more dive logs. Being that this is actually my last dive of the trip, I was a bit sad to go and ascend, but all good things come to an end. But let's save the sentimentality for the last episode, on my last day in Tulamben. See you!